Hi everyone. In my last video, we are talking about why people find it difficult to forgive. Why people say, over my dead body, I'm not going to forgive. We look at like 10 reasons why people do that. In this video, I want to talk to you on the restoration that comes with forgiveness. The restoration that comes with forgiveness. Why should you forgive? Why do you have to forgive? Someone hurt you, someone left you in that condition, and now the person comes back seeking for forgiveness. Or even if he didn't come back, why do you need to free your heart? Why do you need to free yourself? The restoration that comes with forgiveness. When people show up, when an offender shows up and asks for forgiveness, the first thing that runs through the mind of the victim is this: if I forgive this person, he will go back to live large. He will go back to enjoy his or her life. Well, that might be so, but I want to let you know that you are the first beneficiary of an act of forgiveness. If someone offended you and somewhere along the line, he discovered that he realized that he had offended you and came back seeking for forgiveness, or somewhere along the line, he got to discover that his life or her life is not moving forward in any way. Everything had come crashing. He got to discover that he doesn't make any progress in life. His or her heavens are closed. And they tell him, you need to go and forgive so and so person. And the person comes calling. And you know that it is because of what he or she is facing that makes her to come back, that makes him to come back. And in your mind, you are like, yeah, it's good for you. It's good for you. It serves you right. I'm not going to forgive you. If you like, you can die in that situation. No. It is the reason that I'm coming your way in this edition. It is the reason that I'm coming your way in this edition to let you know why you should forgive. Number one, if you forgive, you are the first beneficiary of an act of forgiveness, not the other way around. If a situation presents itself and somebody comes to you seeking for forgiveness, you are the first beneficiary, not the other person. Yes, you will set him free, you will obtain the mercy of God through you, but you are the first beneficiary. I'm going to tell you a story to that effect. You are the first beneficiary. Number two, it is time that God wants to remember you. It is time that God wants to restore you. It is time that heaven has considered you, looking at all that you passed through, looking at all that happened to you as a result of what the other person did. You being the victim, you have been remembered. I say you have been remembered, and God wants to restore you. That is why He brings an opportunity for that other person to come seek forgiveness from you. If not, he would have gone his own way, enjoy his life. That is why I always tell people that there is God that rules in the affairs of men. Some people call it karma, some people call it whatever it is, but I know that there's God that rules in the affairs of men. God is using that situation and to restore you. God wants to use that situation to restore you, to bring you back. When I'm talking about restoration, it's not. Let me explain a bit here if I have the time. Restoration is not like you would have gotten a Beetle car in 1998, but something happened and you miss it, and so the person is now coming in 2024, and when restoration comes, they will give you a better car. No, they will give you the latest. That is how restoration comes. So you are the first beneficiary. God has remembered you. Your case has received attention. So you need to forgive, to free yourself, to free yourself of the burden you have carried over the years. Let me tell you a story. A brother, a half brother, same father, different mothers. A brother took the undies of a lady, the sister, go to Babalawo to use it to make money ritual. He got rich, got the money, got the houses, got the cars, and all of that. Meanwhile, for 4 years that the beautiful sister had got married, she couldn't bear children. She couldn't conceive because the brother had used her undies, took it to a Babalawo and used it to make money ritual. And somewhere along the line, it got to a point that the young man came to the end of his resources. And the same Babalawo, or he got a message from somewhere, he said, if you don't go and confess to your sister, you're going to die within 7 days. And here's a young man coming. And for the 4 years that he prospered, he never would look for this sister. Probably that must be an instruction from the Baba. Don't you spend this money with your family members. Don't help anybody and all of that. And here he is coming to that sister. Sister said, whatever is the name. He mentioned the name. Where have you been? What is it? He came with people. What is happening? He said, sister, beg forgive me. He said, what? Forgive. Long story short, he disclosed what he did. And the sister was mad. Who wouldn't be mad? Who wouldn't be mad? For 4 years, this beautiful lady could not conceive. Not that there was anything wrong with her home, not there was anything wrong with the husband. It's just because the brother, took, I've told you already, went to make money rituals. So in that instance, what happens? It is better let this brother die. No, no, no. He is not the first beneficiary of this act of forgiveness. You, that sister, you are the first beneficiary of this act of forgiveness. Why? Why do I say that? If you step forward, if you step out, and God helping you, you find a place in your heart to forgive, which I say you should forgive. If you forgive, I'm telling you, because now the enemy has been exposed. The effect of what the brother did has been destroyed. And God has remembered you. God wants to restore you. I want you to step out. If you step out to forgive that person, I'm promising you, I'm assuring you, not a promise, I'm assuring you that within 9 months, you'll carry your own baby. You will conceive and carry your own baby within the next 12 months. Your baby will be named, your baby will be celebrated. It is time that God wants to restore you. It is time that God has remembered you. The other person I mentioned in a video in the past, where the brother here in Nigeria took, the money that the brother sent from US to him to go start business. He took the money to Babalawo, said, do something so that my brother can be deported. The brother was deported quite all right and stuff like that. When he came for confession and all of that, what I would advise is for that senior brother, that elder brother, to forgive him. If he does, and take back his papers back to the embassy within the next three months. In less than 6 months, he will be back to US, Germany, Canada, wherever the issue happened. The time has come that God wants to, remember you, because evil cannot thrive forever. Evil expires. But the grace of God abounds forever. The mercy of God abounds forever. Restoration has come to you. So forgive. These are the only 2 instances I can talk about. Or maybe someone jilted you. You trained someone in the university. He came out, and now he says you are an illiterate. We are no longer at the same level. We are no longer at par. He left you and went to marry another person and stuff like that. And you were hurt. You were hurting. You were bleeding. Everything was happening. And now see him coming because his heavens has closed. He now asking for your forgiveness. Please, I want you to forgive, because it is time that God wants to restore you. It is at that time that God has remembered you. Your case has gotten attention. Forgive him. You are the first beneficiary. You are the first beneficiary. You have a testimony from what I'm saying. If someone had come like that and you did not forgive and they walk away and stuff like that, pick up your phone and call them back, tell them to come, forgive them, put it behind, free yourself, and see what God will do for you in the next couple of 3 to 6 months. Your life is going to change because you have forgiven that person. Your life is going to change. You give heaven opportunity to restore you. I'm praying that this will be your story. Send this video to someone, like it, comment. If you have had a case like that, we'll stand by you. We'll stand by you. Follow me in the next edition. I'm going to take this series until someone is liberated, until someone out there is free. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. God bless you.